This is For What It's Worth, the world's first Mary Worth podcast. Sam and Eric use coarse language, and if you are offended by coarse language, please save yourself some trouble and cover your ears.
Welcome to For What It's Worth, the first and only podcast about the newspaper comic Mary Worth. I'm Sam.
And I'm Eric.
Eric, buddy. I got a confession to make, man.
Yeah, you sound different.
Yeah, I'm not at the top of my game exactly. I'm a little bit hoarse. I've got like some chai tea here to soothe my throat.
Yeah.
Quick
Sounds
history
like
lesson.
you need it.
Quick history lesson, man.
Yeah.
During the war, there was a mistake while they were testing mustard gas.
Yeah.
And Adolf Hitler permanently damaged his vocal cords and lungs by accidentally inhaling some mustard gas.
Yep. I've heard about this.
So, when he was giving speeches, he'd have a glass of warm vodka on the podium with him to soothe his throat. So, there's one more thing I have in common with Hitler.
Yep.
So what's going on with you? Are you ready to do some Mary Worthin'?
Oh, you better believe it. Another thrilling week.
Another great
Here we go.
week. Hey, what happened last week?
Oh. Well,
I don't even remember.
Mary and Dr. Jeff talked a lot on the couch. We're talking about some dude on the TV.
Talking about people having a change of heart and coming
Johnny
clean.
Tom-Toms.
Johnny Tomboni.
Kids on the TV.
So it's about confession and turning over a new leaf and changing your evil ways.
And Johnny said, "I'm sorry," about 15 times. It was pretty great.
It was a good week. Keeping up with that theme this week, after several weeks. Ring, ring. Oh, that was awful. Can you do the ring,
Can I
ring?
do that? Yeah, okay.
After several weeks.
Ding dong.
That must be Nola. She wants to speak to me. I can only wonder why. Is that a loaf of bread in the corner?
I thought the same thing when I saw that.
Mary doesn't eat the heels of the bread like most people, it appears.
Yeah, she just puts it on her couch like a doily.
It's kind of a sign of high-class living to have a loaf of bread just sitting out. I don't give a shit if it goes stale, I'll buy another one.
I wonder what kind of bread that is. So like a whole wheat? Sourdough?
It's kind of orangey. It might be even like an artisan bread, like a pumpkin bread or a zucchini bread.
Yeah, what kind of bread do you think Mary Worth likes?
I'm pretty sure Mary is probably a fan of like a good dark marble rye.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Like a pumpernickel.
Yeah, she doesn't mess around with her bread. No white or wheat for this girl. Come in, Nola.
Thanks, Mary. A lot of time is... Wait.
What?
Hold on. I screwed it up.
Come in, Nola.
Thanks, Mary. A lot has happened since we last spoke.
For instance, Mary joined the Navy. Check out that outfit. Ding ding, set sails for advice.
Here we go.
Mary's like ready and willing. She's even got her advice uniform on.
Come on in, Nola. I'm working on my Donald Duck costume.
Comic-Con's right around the corner.
I think that's what all we can say about this one.
Tuesday.
So,
Nola, what's been happening with you?
Mary.
Would you like this box of matches?
Oh, that looks delicious.
Can I eat
this? Can I eat this box of playing cards on the table?
By all means, that's why I laid them out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's a little framed picture behind Nola right there.
Is that Dr. Jeff?
It is, I think.
I hope. I don't know.
It's certainly a man. It could be Mary's husband. Her late husband.
It looks like it was done on a Etch-a-Sketch, judging by the color.
And they live in California. She has to do that every time there's another earthquake.
Oh, God, that's such a pain.
It takes ages for Mary Worth to keep that portrait of her late husband up next to all of her white plates that stand on their edge.
Yep. I told my boss the truth, and then I resigned.
Mary's got a look on her face like I have never seen.
Oh, my God.
She's
seen a ghost.
She is so shocked that one of her eyelids is just like kind of twitched up.
There's like a vein in the middle of her forehead there.
She's about to collapse onto the floor. She just kind of takes her hands and steadies herself on the edge of the table.
Oh.
What?
Oh. She just drops that cup of coffee just on the floor.
Shatters in slow motion.
Oh my God.
I need to go lie down a minute, dear. Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Took a drink of tea. You told your boss You told your boss about the... Oh, God. You told your boss the truth about what you did? How did he react?
He was shocked.
As she cavalierly tosses her fork onto the floor.
Don't test me, Mary.
I eat with my hands, Mary.
I'm gonna stab you with this fork.
Right in your eyeball.
He said that he'd contact Dan Smithers and offer him his job back if he was still interested.
Boo, what prompted you to do this?
I don't think that's the right voice.
Well, look at that slack-jawed expression. Looks like she's about to fall asleep. Just...
She's about to drool out of her mouth. Hey, Nola, watch this. I'm gonna spit all into the floor and suck it back in.
That's a cool trick, Mary. Hey, Mary, look down your shirt and spell attic. A-T-T-I. Oh, goodness. And Mary blushes.
All right.
That's Little Mary Worth. Or Mary Worth Kids, K-I-D-Z.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's a new spin-off coming out this summer.
Good. Oh, man.
This summer from King Feature Syndicate, Little Mary Worth Kids.
I'd read it.
Oh, you know I would.
All right, Thursday? Is that what we're on?
Yeah,
already?
I think the 12th. Thursday the 12th.
We're really blowing through these.
We're knocking them out. Knocking this one out of the park. Mary Worth, baseball style. Home run. Triple header.
Touchdown. All right. I had an epiphany, Mary. I was blinded to the feelings of others because my past ordeals.
Mary's got that nice portrait of some rocks.
Yeah, that's a very, very lovely rock painting. Some reeds on the side. And Mary just kind of got a stroke or something. She's drinking out of the corner of her mouth.
She tries to drink out of the center. It all just leaks out of one side.
Poor Mary.
That's what old age will do to you, man.
That's what happens when Dr. Jeff goes on vacation.
Mary's just slowly deteriorates.
I was all right.
He's the only thing keeping Mary together.
Oh no.
It's depressing, man.
I was only interested in getting more for myself, whether I wanted it or not. But now I see.
I can do the Tim Allen.
Huh?
What? Oh my.
I think the I think her coffee's also confused. It looks like another...
They're sharing that speech bubble.
They're like, we don't know what the fuck is going on here. Whoa.
Eric, I know this is going to be a little bit nitpicky, but look at the picture behind Nola again.
Yeah.
If you, like, CSI enhance that picture, it looks like the guy's wearing glasses.
Yeah, I think it's a picture of the night owl from Watchmen.
I was gonna say a young Wilbur Weston, but then
Very.
I put it all together. Wilbur is Night Owl.
Oh my God, that explains everything.
Yeah, especially when they start talking about that big squid that appeared in New York a couple of storylines ago.
That was a weird Mary Worth. I didn't like that too much.
Yeah, it didn't make much sense to me either. It's like the newspaper Spider-Man strip where they try to tie it into like the Avengers and stuff when those movies come out.
Yes.
Except Mary Worth just tries to do it with anything that's come out.
Within the past 50 years.
Like, oh, how about that Eisenhower for president, huh?
Karen Moy's memory's not too great.
She's, she's not all there anymore. It's sad.
All right. Friday already?
Yeah, we're on Friday, man.
Hold on. I saw Dan Smithers in the street. He was in a bad state. He said no one would hire him. His wife had left him.
And Dan Smithers is saying, "You bitch," or something. I don't know.
You dirty woman.
He is simultaneously pointing at her and shaking his fist at her.
And he's swinging around in a circle.
He's spinning in a circle. One thing I'm concerned about is that woman frozen in ice in the background.
I know. They should really help her out.
They should thaw that ice cube out.
They're being very selfish.
Yeah, Nola, I know you had a change of heart and you've done everything you could to make things right, but you're letting that woman freeze to death.
Oh, no. And Dan Smithers is also going all Jesus again.
Oh, yeah, that halo. He's got the influence of the Lord on him.
I wonder if his head's actually, like, glowing for some reason.
It's like Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, no.
He's like Ramona.
His hair is just glowing. And he's just, he's all upset. I think he's been drinking so much that he's, like, glowing red.
He's just kind of, like, transformed into, like, a butane lighter. I would like to point out that, even though Dan Smithers is drunk and wandering the streets shouting at people, he still had the presence of mind to tuck his shirt in.
I know, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I appreciate a drunken derelict who still cares about the way he dresses.
Yep, you gotta look good.
Gotta look good when you're screaming at women in the streets.
You just smell terrible. So you gotta make up for it somehow.
And God bless him for it.
Okay. All because of what I did. It was an ugly encounter that left me crying on a park bench. That's when someone else came toward me.
That look on Mary Worth's face. I most certainly want to make that the background image on my phone. Because that's how I feel most of the time. Just wide-eyed confusion and fear.
She biting her lower lip? What's going on?
That's the exact face I made when I realized I was going to have to record a podcast about this week. Because nothing is happening.
Nothing. Is that actually Mary, or is that a painting of Mary?
She has paintings of herself in her house.
And it's signed by Karen Moore and Joe Gilia.
Is that how you pronounce it? Gilia?
I guess.
I always gave it like I always gave it like the Spanish-Italian thing and said Gaia.
Paella.
Paella.
Joe Paella.
He's just a bunch of shrimp and rice making a comic book. God bless him. Saturday?
I guess.
We got nothing. Where have I seen this before?
I don't know. This is very familiar. Look, I'll read it out. We'll see where this goes. I was crying on a park bench when a homeless man approached me. I started to offer him change. Sobbed.
Look at those hands, dude.
I think they've gotten bigger since the last time we saw them.
I am incredibly worried about Itchy's diet. I think he's retaining water and his hands are getting all swollen.
Yeah, I think he has too much salt in his diet or something.
That's
I don't
gotta
know
be
what's
it.
going on.
He looks terrible.
And the closer they get to your eye, the bigger they are. The pinky is way too small compared to the index finger.
His index finger is like as big around as a can of Coke.
It's a can of snake oil. You're still going around selling them, I'm guessing.
Is this happening in a parallel universe?
Yeah, it's
Because Nola's shopping bag is colored correctly this time.
Oh man. Holy crap.
But, if you zoom in, Itchy's lip is not colored correctly.
No, he was just eating a powdered donut.
All the blood is rushed out of his lips and into his gigantic hands.
Oh no. Alright, continuing on. Something I've never done before when he said he didn't want it. He just wanted to see if I was okay.
Check out those chops.
Is he wearing dentures?
He's got a Mr. Dink from Doug thing going on with him. This is my shopping cart full of medicine bottles. Very expensive.
Yeah, I bet they are.
And anytime we get that awesome profile shot, everybody in the comic ages by about 30 years.
She's got like a... oh. I don't even know.
Did you just fall asleep in the middle of a sentence?
I might have.
She's got like a...
Can you blame me?
No, I cannot.
This isn't a thrilling week.
Man, I've got to apologize. I didn't realize this was what it was going to be like when I said we should do this.
Oh well.
I'm not apologizing to the audience. They're here of their own volition. I've forced you into this, Eric. Are we ready for Sunday?
Yep.
Sunday. After several weeks, Nola tells Mary what happened.
I had just that ugly encounter with Dan Smith. I was openly crying after realizing what I had done when that homeless man approached me.
Dum.
I think we already covered this.
We covered this yesterday, and also covered it at length 2 weeks ago.
This conversation's kind of going in circles here.
We're spiraling down the Merryworth rabbit hole, so to speak.
I couldn't believe it. A man who lived on the streets, who didn't have a dime to his name, wanted to see if I was okay. And then we get it really, really, really close up on Nola's eyes.
Whoa. Back up. Get out my grill, Nola.
To see the truth coming out of her eyes.
Nola, why you getting up in my face? Does it look like I got any candy for you?
Oh, no.
Ain't got no candy, so step off.
Also, I'd like to point out that Bum's eye in the last panel.
Oh, my.
It's turned white. Like some form of demon.
He's channeling his ultimate bum wisdom power. His eyes go pure white. He opens his mouth and a beam of light comes out. I just wanted to see if you were okay. And then he turns into an orb of light and floats up into space.
He's a homeless cleric.
I'm amazed.
All right.
Have you read the close-up panel yet?
Nope.
Do you want to?
Someone like him was concerned about someone like me who has it all.
Stop bragging.
Or at least I thought I did. Really dramatic panel there.
Mary's just once again politely sipping so she has something to do.
It looks like she has one eye closed, kind of.
She's
like
winking.
Half closed. Or at least I thought I did. And Mary's like, well, didn't want to say I told you so, but...
She's winking at us, the reader. Mary's aware of us.
Oh, we knew this was going to happen, right, audience?
Ding.
Wink. Okay.
Yeah, put a bullet in it. Read the last panel.
When those two incidents happened, one after another, something shifted inside.
And that's how babies are formed. Nola is now pregnant.
Telling the truth is how you get pregnant.
Telling the truth and loving other people, that's what makes a baby grow inside.
Either that or she's some sort of transformer.
She's transformed from an evil car to a good-hearted robot.
It's just report.
I can't do my Starscream voice, damn it. Make a shot! No, cut that out. Oh my
Don't
God.
Do that.
No, I'm going to stop it.
You're going to break what's left of your voice.
Oh yeah, definitely. When I'm feeling better, I'll do more Starscream voices on the podcast, because that's what people want to hear.
Okay, bye, Mary. I'm going to turn into a convertible. Goodbye. Something... Well, I think we've come to an end early this week.
Yeah, I'd say that about wraps her up.
Oh, man. We're really lightning fast pace this week.
Yeah, I'm dizzy.
Things are just heating up in the Mary Worth universe.
I'm really curious to see where we're going next week.
I don't know.
Because
I hope we get to an end of the possible relationship between Nola and Johnny Thomas.
Yeah, that could be a good place for it to go.
Like,
I'm wondering if we're still going to resolve the issue of Nola and her cheating boyfriend.
Yeah, like it might be 2-in-1. A 2-in-1 deal.
We might get a twofer on this Mary Worth storyline.
Who knows?
More likely next week, they're just going to forget this ever happened and never mention Nola again.
Yep. Well, Mary, I have to move back to California. I mean, wait, they're in California. I thought they were in Florida for a second. Oops.
I have to move back to Miami.
Yeah, well, I got a big job opening in the Big Apple.
Where I'm from, which is why I have this ridiculous accent.
I mean, what else? What else would Nola sound like?
Oh, yeah. I totally imagine her sounding like that. With a name like Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein?
Or her name's Wolfenstein.
Oh, sorry.
3D.
Sorry, Mary. I have to go back to Germany.
I have to go back to Germany and kill a Marine. And hey, we've come full circle. We're talking about Nazis again.
Something about Nola always brings us back to Nazis.
Oh, boy.
Well,
is this the end of the
episode? Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. We're done.
We have nothing else to say.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yep, let's finish this up.
Special thanks to our friend Wanders at maryworthandme.blogspot.com.
Yep.
Special thank you to the Aquabats for our opening theme music, which we use without permission. Please don't tattle on us.
Oh no.
We really like this song.
Broby's gonna beat us up.
Christian Jacobs, if you're listening to this, don't be mad. We're fans of
Please
yours.
don't be mad.
I have a pair of Broby sneakers. I've given you money. That should be enough. Also, thank you to the Robot Beach Boys, without whom we would not have our closing music, which you're about to hear.
All right.
So, this has been For What It's Worth. My name is Sam.
I'm Eric. Remember, kids, the day is for honest men. The night is for thieves.
And this has been your week in Merry Worth. For what it's worth.